Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Monday to you all, or if you're watching this at any other point in the week, happy whatever day of the week it may be. Hopefully, you're having a good one, regardless. This is gonna be a little bit interesting how we have to approach this album, but we're gonna approach it nonetheless. 17 is back. 17 is right here. That's the name of the album. And well, 17's album, this isn't like any other ordinary album. This is an anthology album with all the Korean title tracks packaged on one disc, so side 2 of the album. And well, we've got the new songs for this era. With the title track Maestro, we just checked out, and I'm still mentally exhausted over, because boy was that song an experience to listen to. There's the usual 3-unit songs, new 3-unit songs for this album, and then the Korean remix of the previous Japanese titles to finish off side A of the album. We're going to be doing the 3-unit songs in this little sitting, mainly down to time reasons, because I had to wait until 6 p.m. for this to drop, thanks to time zones and stuff. And I have an early morning tomorrow, so I do not have time to go through the other 33 songs on the album. Or, it's not 33 songs, it's like 27 songs on the album or something like that, the others. So I'm gonna leave this question to you, the carrots out there. Should I listen through the Korean remakes of the Japanese titles and or all of the Korean titles? Because admittedly, I'm very familiar with 17's discography at this point. I don't know all, but I know, I'd like to think, a very good chunk. So I don't know if it's going to be fresh or anything like that. But if you want me to listen through them, I'll try and make some time to do them. Especially the Japanese titles that are remade in Korean this time around, because I am curious to see how they sound in Korean. But I can also do that on my own time. That's not a problem at all. That's all the admin stuff out of the way. We have 3-unit songs to go through, so let's do just that. Here we go! What's crazy is, oops, did not mean, that's the wrong button. I need that one. What's crazy about this album is the fact that 17 has so much music out in both Korean and in Japanese that, okay, so it's only 12 on side A and then 21 on side B. Like, what? That's insane. There's so much music that they have. And the quality is so good every single time. This time, too, it was just musically a lot to take in, and I wasn't ready for that to be musically overstimulated like that. But let's start with the unit song, shall we? This is track number 2 on side A of 17's. 17 is right here. LALALI, the hip-hop team song. Lyrics by Mr. Scoops. I know it's S. Scoops, but Mr. Scoops, Wonu, Mingyu, Vernon, Woozi, and Bumzu, with Bumzu on composition and arrangements. No Woozi on the composition. Very interesting. All right, here we go. Oh, we are not holding back, are we? Let Vernon say the F word properly, man. Come on. Nice hit. Thank you for keeping the pace for this chorus. If they would have dropped it into halftime for that, and just slowed it down, I would have been so sad they didn't do that. We are going full speed from start to finish. Oh my god, Wonu. Oh, Wonu was not holding back on his verse, was he? Okay. Is it me? It must be me, right? Because I've never latched onto stuff that is this rap heavy in my life. I am fucking adoring this. This is so good. I am loving this. LALALI, Argentina, LALALI. 얼마없이나 LALALI. I can feel it building. 얼마없이나 LALALI. Oh my god. I'll talk about it once we're done here, but okay, what is going on with me as a music enthusiast? Because if this came out last year, I would not have latched onto this as well as I am right now. But I'm gonna go through like recently. Mx's Boom. Ives Ice Queen. I think it was Ice Queen, the song that dropped. Hold on, I have it pulled up. Yep, Ice Queen Today. That song dropped literally like an hour and a half ago. One of the B-sides off of their recent EP. Wavy's Rodeo rap line song. 17's LALALI. These are all songs that are primarily rap driven, very heavy on the beat and stuff like that. I normally would not like this type of music. Why am I liking them so much? Because I genuinely have not had this much fun with a rap line song since Game Boy. Mainly because I just don't understand the songs and like the style and how things work in this type of music, right? Game Boy has been like the one exception for me when it comes to rap unit. I don't know, something about Game Boy just really works for me. Maybe it's like the overly digital element of it. With, you know, Game Boy digital, very much stylistically works, but LALALI is, pardon my French, but fucking brilliant to listen to. Give me the chorus again. Actually, give me Wonu's verse again. Yes, you are. I've never been scared at a Wonu rap in my life. That's got me scared. That's terrifyingly like energetic. It's so cool though. He's like, there is passion, there is energy in that. And then, well, let's fast forward to the chorus, because this chorus has some different crack laced into it. Yeah, there is some type of crack laced into this chorus, because my guilt is this terrific. Anyways, we gotta keep moving before I get too obsessed with that. Performance Unit. This is Spell, track number 3. Lyrics by Woozi, Bumzu, T8, and Dino, with Woozi and Bumzu on composition, Bumzu on arrangements. Very cool. Good to see you, gentlemen. Performance Unit songs are always very interesting, because these are the songs that paint the clearest mental image for me. surprisingly smooth right now. I like the grooviness so far. Oh, I love that the vocals break meter there. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow. It's like they've combined that tropical aesthetic with the late night vibes. Very cool. And I love all the little like playfulness with the meter. They're not forced to stay in like the 4. Oh, get low down in there, Dino. Minghao, get down in there, okay. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's so interesting because it works in series of 6 and 5 and a song that's written in 4, so you're always gonna get a little bit of like separation from the standard 4 meter. I like that. It's subtly complex. Again. It's 6, but it starts a beat early, so it gets that really tasty offset. Well, I'll go back to it later, but... Aesthetically, that's a very nice vibe. Musically, I like all the little details going into it. Now, hold on, let me go back to this, the kind of 5 meter thing that I keep talking about, because it's really cool. So, typically, well, not typically, how song structure usually works in a song is, a song, if you look at it on sheet music, is broken up into a collection of musical measures. Each measure contains a set number of beats associated with the set type of musical note. So a song written in 4/4 means every measure is going to get the equivalent of 4 quarter notes worth of music within each little box. But when you have certain rhythms and runs and lines and stuff that exceed that 4 allocated beats, there's going to be some spillover. And usually those kind of wrap up pretty nicely within, say, 2 measures, so a grand total of 8 beats. But what spell does really nicely, especially with this kind of bouncy vocal section here, is, we'll count it in, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So every single member's line, like Adila Kia Akia Sulapoe, is a 6-beat long phrase. But the first beat doesn't start on the first beat of the measure, it starts on the 4th beat of the measure prior. So it feels like it's offset already on its own. But as the phrase finishes, it goes into beat 1 of technically the second measure following where the first one starts. So instead of it being... I need a piece of paper to explain this, don't I? So, you know what? We'll use this receipt, sure. Red, measure markings. And look. So typically, I guess that's not the right way to do it, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So typically on a pop song, say, you have a 6-beat rhythm going into 2 measures of 4. It goes standard first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then rest on the last 2. What this song does is it takes that 6 measure moment and then brings it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pardon the very messy scribbles, but so this is what this section of spell actually turns into. Comes in here. Well, I'll play it actually. 3, 4, 5. Rest, rest, rest. Rest, rest, and then it's a and then we're back here. I don't know how well I was able to portray that, but for me, that is the coolest thing. Wow, I love stuff like that. Anyways, I am sorry for taking up so much of your time trying to explain something so simple, but that's the kind of musical waffling you get on this channel. Anyways, one last unit song to go. This is Cheers to Youth vocal unit. What type of vocal magic are we gonna get? Are we gonna get something just super pretty and super emotional like last time around? Or are we gonna get something really pretty, like twinkling pretty bright? We'll find out. Lyrics by Woozi, Bumzu. Composition Woozi, Bumzu. Arrangement Bumzu, Woozi, and Owei. Owei. Yeah, Owei. Here we go.
어쩌다 보니 처음으로 마주하는 오늘이라서 사무치게 아픈 말 한마디에 내가 더 싫어도 신경 쓰지 말자 우리 목소리로 어디서라도 부르자 청춘 찬가.
Ooh, hold on. Let him cook.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, yes! This is already giving me official Higedandism vibes, and I love that. Keep the harmonies one time. There's something giving me Japanese vibes. It works for me though. I love it. Love that transition. And the thing is, this song has so much that I like that goes into it. Wait, am I tripping or did they just throw in a key change in there? Did they mask a key change into DK's high note there? They must have. This definitely is brighter than the first time around. Ooh, get up there, DK. What? It's over already? Oh my goodness. Okay. I love that. I love that. It's very nostalgic for me. And it's very, again, I mentioned them right at the beginning. Official Higedandism does music, like Cheers to Youth. Cheers to Youth reminds me of I Love by Official Higedandism. Terrific song, really nice, really bright, pretty, very meaningful lyrics. It's like the 17 version of that, and I adore it. But DK, I need to figure out if you snuck in a key change in there. Hold on. They did sneak in a key change. That is so clean. It's already a bright song. Then you sneak in a key change and you hide it underneath DK's high note there. And then you just kick it up into an even brighter key like that. I do love a good key change. That's a very good key change. This one, honestly, is the most simple, like, in terms of breaking down song on the album so far. It's so easy to follow along with. And, well, I'm not saying that like it's a bad thing, but I am glad to have an easy to understand song because my brain has, like, expended all of its energy in the first 3 songs. So thank you, vocal team. This is spectacular. Thank you, 17. This album already is off to a great start. Genuinely though, this is the most amount of mental power I've had to exert on a 17 release ever. Like, starting off with like Maestro on its own already is a very complex song that my musical brain just had to break down. LALALI, again, is a song I mentioned earlier that stylistically would not be a song that I liked last year, but this year I am obsessing over. Spell, musically, very complex. I love the little bits and pieces that go into it. Interestingly, I would love to see a choreo, like, performance video for that, because I don't really have a very clear mental image of what the song could look like. In terms of like aesthetics, it's that nighttime mixed with tropical is what I'm getting. And then Cheers to Youth. Cheers to Youth is just a bright, brassy pop song that goes even brighter and brassier at the end. And, well, I'm never going to complain about that. This is like my bread and butter. This is my comfort zone. So it's like the perfect mental reset that I couldn't have asked for a better really option to finish this album listen on, or at least for this block anyways. I would have liked one more group song to wrap it up, but considering there's how many? 20 and 5 through 12, so 7? 8. There's 28 title tracks to go through on the rest of the album. Yeah, I'm not going to complain too much, am I? But that is it from me today. Thank you for dealing with my seemingly incessant rambling today, especially when it came to Spell. Like, Spell is one of those songs that really just got my musical brain into a gear that I could not get out of. So thank you for dealing with me. I don't know if this survived YouTube Content ID. Pledis albums are usually, actually 17 albums are usually okay. Promise albums for some reason aren't, but 17 albums are usually okay, so I'm hoping this one passed. If it didn't, well, this is over on the P Cloud, so hello P Cloud. But again, I'm gonna leave it up to you whether we go through the Korean remakes of the Japanese titles or not. That won't happen until Sunday probably. Even if it happens, it probably won't happen until Sunday, just because, well, there's plenty of music that's dropping this week, and it's Golden Week, and I have some plans. And we also have a whole bunch of catch-up to do from the back catalog. But I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you all for bearing with me. Thank you all for listening along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today: let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, an ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.